3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff. Liftoff. Americans return to space as Discovery clears the tower.
Welcome back to TTMTrades. Today we're going to be doing the end of week recap on my top 3 for the week, which were ticker JAGX, CEI, TOPS, and BTCS. Again, we up to 609 subscribers. We going for 10,000 by the end of the year. Got to set big goals out for ourselves and go out and achieve them. Also up to 1.6 thousand followers on my stock Twitter. I appreciate every single one of you. Also, if you follow me on my stock Twitter account, a lot of people ask to look at my charts. If you just go to my profile and click charts, it'll take you to all my charts immediately that I post, so that way you can just kind of skim through them and look, and or you could just join our private chat and leave the trading floor and go to the charts technical analysis chat room, where all of our traders post their charts and what they're looking at for quick returns and profits. Either way, either one works. So let's jump right into it. The month of February has been a very choppy month. Everybody knows the market has been dropping for the past 2 weeks, and it looks like it is now recovering. So stocks have not been moving as much. Now let's take a BTCS. All right, so called this one out prior to the week starting. As you can see, we had a line of support that held up pretty well on this chart. As you can see, this give or take 7.5 to 8 cent range holds pretty well. As you can see right here, was resistance back in this area, had that nice run up to 57 cents, dropped back down, found it as support, ran up to 22 cents, found it as support again, ran up to 30 cents, found it as support again. So if we're looking at patterns, like I called it, hit that support around 7.5, 8 cents, bounced up to 12, which was an easy 50% return. Whoever played this, if you are in this, what we're looking at now is you had this nice little gap down right here. So we're looking for some consolidation right in this 9 to 10 cent range, and then for this trend to continue up. Remember, this stock does follow Bitcoin. The BTCS stands for Bitcoin Services. So as Bitcoin begins to bounce off its current support where it is consolidating, this stock will follow, and then we will begin to head up to retest those areas of 27 cents, 33 and 38 cents, which are our immediate profit target. So still a good hold. Be mindful of that support right around 7.5 to 8 cents. If that support is to fail for any reason, then you need to cut your losses and get out and reevaluate until it hits its next line of support. But still a good hold going into next week. All right, next we have ticker CEI. As you can see, a triple bottom here, good line of support right here at this 11 cents area. As you can see, came down, line of support here, ran back up into that 15 cent resistance, came back down again, found support at that 10.5, 11 cent range, ran up to 13 to 7.5, and now we're back here at the support again. So as long as this area continues to hold, then this will still be a good hold going into next week. And even if you're standing on the sideline, this is a great time to make an entry right at the support area. Now, keep in mind that it is making higher lows each go around. As you can see, 1775, 1550, 1375, 1315, with this area being a nice support area at 11 cents. So it looks like we're beginning to work our way down into this wedge. As far as this is concerned, this is a descending triangle pattern, which is normally a bearish pattern, showing that the bulls cannot create higher highs. They do not have the strength to push it back up, but at the same time, the bulls are holding this line of support. So safe entry. If you have not made that entry, I would try to make that entry right around that 10.5 to 11 cent range, right at the support. Hold as you work your way into this wedge, and then wait for the breakout to the upside or downside. But still a great hold going into next week. Just once again, be mindful of that area of support. Now, once you have that breakout of the descending triangle, then your areas of resistance and or profit targets will be right here at this 15.5 to 16 cent range, 20 cents and 22 cents. So even if you get in at this support area of 10.5 to 11 cents, you have nice profit taking areas right here at 16 and 20, and even at 22 cents for a gain of 50 to 100% if you play it just right. Next we have ticker JAGX. So this 12 cents has been holding as great support, as you can see right here in this area. The bears could not push this past this area, and if they did push it that past, for instance, the bulls immediately accumulated the shares and closed it back above 12 cents. So right here we was creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, and then all of a sudden we had a breakdown to come all the way back down to the support of 12 cents, which is still holding pretty well. Tap that 12 cents, which we alerted to all of our subscribers and followers and personnel in our traders in our private chat room, to get this gain from 12 to 20 cents for easily 70 to 80% return. Now it has pushed up into these profit targets that we did set, as you can see here, 17 cents, 18 cents, and 20 cents. And it has become, it did start back on the downtrend, but it found support right here at this 13.5 to 14 cent area, and has been holding pretty well with nice accumulation, as you can see the volume down here on buying days. So what we want to see now is that this hold above this 13.5 cents going into next week. Keep in mind that if that fails, then it will fall back down into that 12 cent support, which is a nice area to accumulate. But if the 13.5 cents to 14 cent range holds, then we want to look for a nice breakout and head back up into these profit targets of 17, 18, or 20 cents, and then try to get a full retracement of the 25 cents. The momentum does look like it's in the bulls' hands. I was in at 14.5. I decided to get out at 15 cents. It's only 0.5 cent profit due to fellow traders telling me that earnings report comes out next week, and I do not play ER, so I will be looking to get back into this one after they deliver their ER, because the chart setup is very, very nice. And then last but not least, Tops. So Tops, as you can see right now, had a double bottom right here at this support of 19.5 cents. Immediately hit that. It dipped below at 18, but the bulls immediately accumulated those shares and brought it back up above the 19.5 cent range. It ran to 34 cents, and then it came back down and found support again right on this area at 19.5 cents. So this is a good line of support, and definitely a good time to make an entry if you are on the sidelines watching. Okay, the volume as far as accumulation is pretty high on these 3 days here, 1, 2, and 3, and then the sell volume is pretty low. All right, so it looks like the bottom is right here at 19 cents, and the shares are being accumulated. The big thing is waiting on a breakout and then to begin heading into these profit targets, or these areas of resistance. Now, for short-term profit targets, I don't know why I drew a trend line. Short-term profit targets, I would aim, again, as you can see here, we already hit that first profit target at 33 cents. Had that nice support waiting on a bounce. Again, profit targets would be that 33, 38, and 42 cents right here in this channel, right where this resistance and support is at. And then I try to get a full retracement of the high of 57 cents. But right now, if you are on the sideline, that 19 cents is still holding right now, closed at 20. It is still a safe entry. Be mindful of the support areas. If they break on high volume, then that is your sign to get out. But right now, all 4 picks are still consolidating and waiting on breakouts, and are holding well above their areas of support. Now, keep in mind, I am a swing trader. I'm not a day trader. I hold my stocks anywhere from a week to 2 weeks. So when I give you my calls of the week, that does not necessarily mean they will take off that week to give you a 3,500% return. I'm looking at it more of a long-term breakout type deal for maybe a week or two. So keep that in mind when you make your entries. Keep your support levels in mind when you make those entries. Try to preserve your account and protect all of your gains. All right, TTMTrades, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Till next time, I will be posting my top 3 for next week, and then I will also be doing another video on the VIX indicator, the VIX, and all those other ones, TVIX. UVXY, SVXY, all the ones that have been taken off lately. Those are called volatility indexes, okay? And I will be doing a video on those, explaining those and why they are taking off and how you can better play those, because those they're not measured by its actual price. It's measured by the volatility within the major markets, such as your S&P 500, your NASDAQ, your New York Stock Exchange, and so on and so forth. So believe it or not, those measure the fear and greed within the major indices, and then that's what makes them either take off, flatline, or begin to go on a downtrend. So we'll be doing a video on that here probably tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, so that way you as traders better understand those and you understand how to trade those without blowing up your account. TTMtrades, subscribe to the video. Till next time, see you later.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.